What's going on, guys? Old Tom Rambler 69. Well, we'll see if I get it in one or maybe a two-parter. Do a little tour on my shop here. Show you guys what we got out here in the shop. But I know Dan was really liking this case here. But it's all die cast. I got into the muscle machines. They come out in year 2000, run to 2005. And the company got bought out, and then they come back a little later, but there wasn't really nothing new going on with them. So anyway, I really love the muscle machines. They're the over exaggerated, like the old Zinger models, and I really loved them. So we got a little carried away with my die cast on the muscle machines, and before you know it, I had to build a case for them, and we still got, they're all up top in other cases too, because I run out of room. So I got them all around the shop here, but as you can see, we got some nice stuff. I like my muscle machines. They're really cool. They're all 1/18 scale, but the motors are they're almost 1/6 scale on the motors. They're all some odd scales, but they're really cool. And we tried to get all the 1/64s to put in there with them too, but some of these down here, the one GTO and the Charger, there are 1/24s. They come out with them too, but they didn't have a whole lot of those out. But anyway, that's that case that Dan was talking about when he was down here. He really likes that case there. So that's my muscle machine collection, some of it. But y'all seen my workbench before, one of my workbenches, and my sink over there where I do all my wet sanding and all that. But we just got done wet sanding on the Eliminator car, and we'll be doing a video, I don't know, another week or two once we get it done. It's a whole process of color sanding, clear, sand to clear, put the decals on, more clear, sand that, more clear, sand that, then buff. So it's a whole process, but we're getting there. But the bench where I usually shoot my videos, it's right here. Then we got another case, and as you can see, all across the top of my case are 1/18 muscle machines. They go all the way down. But this case here has got some of my models, and like that Model T, I think that's 1/16 scale, I believe. I see they've come back out with that. I built that as a kid. That's one of my survivors as a kid, and built that 12, 13 years old, whatever it was. But it survived, and built one of the AMT Model Ts. Was in one of those kits. You get the 2-in-1s, and Challenger's terrible paint on that. I was just getting back in the hobby. That Challenger, it doesn't have orange peel. That's got like the whole orange grove in the paint. It's pretty bad, but I keep it around. Did the old Blair Speed Shop 55 gasser. Did a Mustang for my granddaughter. She wanted a black Mustang. And y'all have seen my two Garlett's cars, the one I built when I was a kid and the one I rebuilt as an adult. But got a pair of McEwen dragsters. I think videos of both on those. The old Blue Max funny car, I don't think I ever did a video on that one. 1/18 scale drag boat, which is really cool, but that's die cast. But I just love the drag boats. I just love that stuff. And my Trick T, my Tom Daniels build, and then there's the Bad Medicine. That one I built some years ago. And over on this side, the old Meister Brau 3-engine pulling tractor. That's the original kit. I built that some years ago. It come out pretty cool. Got the paint faded on the side, and that was all done with rattle cans. And I got it to all blend out with rattle cans. But all the John Force stuff, I'm a huge Force fan. I've watched him since about in the late 70s going to Gainesville. And been watching John. Those are die cast, and the Earnhardt's a die cast. And my plane I built, my one airplane, my one P-51, 1/72 scale Tamiya kit. There's that body I built as a kid, and the chassis parts I gave to Rick Zink, and the motor to it's actually back here in the back. I kind of redid the motor and tried to salvage it. And pair of dragsters, Kenny Bernstein and Tony Schumacher. A couple dragsters I did. And top row's all, I believe it's all die cast. Yeah, every bit of that's die cast stuff up there. But then down here, that's my John Force 164th cars, all die cast. I run out of room, so I quit collecting them. He comes out with a car every time you turn around, but got a pretty good collection of them. And this case down here, it's got a few. I did a snap-tight Corvette one day when I was bored, and the Tasca Thunderbolt Ford. That's the old reissue of the Malco Gasser. I had that sitting in my diorama down here. And this Slingshot Dragster, I had a lot of time in that, did a lot of work on that one. And the Raymond Beadle Blue Max, that's a 132 scale I built as a kid. That's one of the survivors I did as a kid. And down here you got my little shop diorama. I got a lot more work I want to do to this and get some signs up and get some more stuff in it and stuff. I do a lot of photo shoots you'll see in here and in my little shop. It's good to take pictures in. It comes out really cool. You guys have seen some of my pictures when I'll take photos in my race shop thing here. So just a little diorama going on, not much, just having fun. One time I was out here building on that. I got to get back and finish that, and not too much else going on. We got a table that one day I want to do a junkyard scene on. This is just some old model junk of mine laying around down here, but I want to do a layout like this whole table, do a big junkyard scene and build a few buildings and all. That'll probably be a when Tom gets retired project. But anyway, some of y'all was wanting to see the shop. I'll cut it off here and maybe do another one another date, but just let you guys see it. But I love my little shop there. It's pretty cool. But alright guys, tell me what you think. Old Tom, Rambler 69, right here guys.